Hello, everybody. This is Card Guy Chris Ellis,
With Collectible Chris.
and we're here to talk to you about.
Our Week 16 results, as well as our players of the week, and our Week 17 predictions for the second to last week of the regular NFL season. What a wild ride we have had. So, to let everyone know, we both had decent records this week. That was 508-8 with a total of 141 wins, 99 losses so far this season. I barely won thanks to the Raiders, won 9-7, and I have a total record of 144 wins and 96 losses, only ahead by 3 games. Dad, you got 2 weeks. So Thursday night football, the Rams beat the Saints 30-22. Saturday football, the Steelers beat the Bengals 34-11. Saturday night, Bills beat the Chargers 24-22 in a very good defensive showout by both teams. The Jets beat the Commanders 30-28. The Lions barely went past the Vikings 30-24. Joe Flacco once again throwing over 300 yards. Browns beat the Texans 36-22. The Packers beat the Panthers 33-30. Seahawks beat the Titans 20-17. The Falcons beat the Colts 29-10. The Bucks beat the Jaguars 30-12. The Dolphins barely scraped by past the Cowboys 22-20. The Bears beat the Cardinals 27-16. The Patriots beat the Broncos 26-23. The Raiders did the unthinkable and beat the Chiefs 20-14. Eagles beat the Giants 33-25, and the Ravens bested the Niners on Monday Night Football with a score of 33-19. Our player of the week, we both agreed on with the performance of Mr. Amari Cooper, the Browns wide receiver. He had 11 receptions for 265 yards with 2 touchdowns. We also agreed on Rookie of the Week for the first time. We're actually going to say his name. Bryce Young had a wonderful game, even though they lost to Green Bay. Bryce Young was 23 of 36 with 312 yards, 2 TDs, no interceptions, 4 carries for 17 yards. Best performance by Bryce Young and really the Panthers the whole season. Defensively, I'm going to go with Kyle Hamilton of the Baltimore Ravens. He had 5 total tackles, 3 solo, 2 assisted, but he also had 2 interceptions on Purdy.
Yeah, I'm going Bobby Wagner. 11 total tackles, 8 solo, 3 assisted, 1 sack, and 0 interceptions with the Seahawks. So we go with that one. So here we go.
So week 17, 2 weeks, second to last week of the NFL season. Thursday night football, Jets versus Browns. Flacco's old team.
I'm going Browns.
You're going Browns? This is an interesting one because the Jets have been doing well, but so has the Browns. Flacco is playing the best he has in a long time. I'm going back on the Flacco train once again. I'm going Browns. Saturday football, Lions versus Cowboys.
Oh, we're back at home. I think I'm picking Cowboys.
This is a must-win for both teams in order to clinch their divisions. The Lions are hungrier.
The Lions already clinched.
Oh, they already clinched their division?
Yeah, this week, yeah.
Oh, I thought they haven't yet. So the Cowboys really need to stay in order to either beat the Eagles or at least get the first wild card spot.
Yeah.
I'm going Cowboys because they need it. Titans versus Texans. With Stroud still out.
Now, I don't know if Tannehill's starting for Titans or not. Well, it's the Battle of Houston, so I'm gonna go Titans with this one. I just think I don't know. I just think the offense just changes a little so much.
I do agree, and Henry has been playing better football recently. I'm going to go with Titans as well. Falcons versus Bears.
I'm going Bears. I like how their quarterback Fields is playing right now, so I'm gonna go with Bears on that one.
Both of these teams are having wishy-washy in the past month. I mean, Falcons are either going to get a great offensive performance or a low offensive performance, but each time Bijan is really running the ball. The Bears stopped the run, though. That's the problem. I'm going to go with the Bears just due to the fact that Fields has been showing out more than Ritter has, so I'm going to go Bears as well. Potential AFC Championship matchup, Dolphins versus Ravens.
This would be a good game, but I think I'm going to go with the Ravens on this one. It's at home, so I think they're going to be.
The Dolphins finally beat a playoff contention
Yeah.
team against the Cowboys last week, but that means they're 1-4. No offense, Ravens are better than the Cowboys right now.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I'm going Ravens just due to the fact that it's just hard to go against the Ravens at home in that atmosphere. It's just impossible. All right, divisional matchup: Saints versus Bucks.
I'm going with Baker Mayfield on this one all the way.
I want to say Baker and I want to say the Bucks. And you don't know which Saints team you're going to see, but I have a feeling that New Orleans is going to pull it off. Our first disagreement: I'm going Saints. Patriots versus Bills.
Bills.
I want to say upset here because of how Allen is, especially toward this end of the year. Like, he's bad in December. But I'm gonna go with talent. I'm gonna go with talent over experience. I'm going Allen and the Bills. Cardinals versus Eagles.
I might go with the Eagles.
I want to see an upset. I'm going Cardinals.
We need it.
Y'all need it, yes. So maybe my mojo will work. Panthers versus Jaguars.
I'm gonna go Jags. They need that win too.
They need it.
Three-way tie, I think, in their
It
division.
Yeah, it's Colts, Jaguars, and Texans. Bryce surprised me last game. The Jaguars' defense is not holding up like they should, and Trevor Lawrence is not playing his best at all. I hate to say this, I'm going Panthers. I'm actually going with the Panthers on this one. All right, Raiders versus Colts. Must win.
Where is it at?
Indy.
Going Colts.
You're going Colts. I'm going Colts too, just so I can keep my mind at ease on that one. Rams versus Giants.
Wow. The Rams are playing some good ball right now.
So has DeVito and the Giants. I mean,
I'm going Rams.
you're going Rams. I'm going Rams as well. I'm going experience here with the young rookie wide with the experienced wide. This next game is going to hurt me. 49ers versus Commanders.
Oh, the 49ers.
49ers need this win just so they can ease off the loss of last week. But here's the thing. Niners always have a questionable game against the Commanders every single year. It's always a low-scoring game. I remember it being 13-0, 9-0, 6-0, 12-9 in the last 5 years. Commanders have won two of the last 5 meetings. So this game's got to go either or. It's really got to be who will have the better defense. And Chase Young is back home. I'll go with Niners just because of that. Chase wants to show out. Steelers versus Seahawks.
Steelers for the Seahawks.
In Seattle.
I am going to go Steelers.
I have to go with the Seahawks. They want to clinch a wild card if they possibly can. Bengals versus Chiefs.
I'm going to go Chiefs, even though they've been playing like...
Crud.
Yep.
Just a nicer way to put it, right? I'm going with the Bengals. Browning finally had a bad game, and I think he wants to show out against a Super Bowl contending team. So I have to go with the Bengals on this one. I'm going with the upset. Chargers versus Broncos. With Russell Wilson now benched for the rest of the season.
I'm going Chargers.
I'm going with Chargers too. Sunday Night Football. No Monday Night Football games since we got the National Championship playoffs the next day. Packers versus Vikings.
Is it Minnesota?
Yep.
Let's go Minnesota.
How many disagreements do we have so far? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make it number 6. I'm going with Packers. I just like how Jordan Love's been playing.
He did have a good game last week.
No, he's been having a great month. It's just the fact that his defense usually doesn't carry along with it. I mean, it's like with Aaron Rodgers when he first started with the Green
All
Bay.
right, let's see how our record is for college football bowl games, which is probably bad.
Yeah, all right. All right, let me go ahead and do the math real quick. Brief intermission. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. So all right, I'm just gonna go till yesterday. I'm not gonna worry about today's games. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. So 21 games. All right. Dad, you are 11-10.
Hey,
Now for me. 1. And I am 8-13.
no, don't worry, you can still catch up.
Yeah, I mean, Tulane wins, sure, but I don't think Tulane will actually win. And we really don't have that many games so far. So, since we did this, let's go ahead and let me go ahead and do this since I already have the scores. So far this bowl season, out of 21 games, Ohio beat Georgia Southern in the Myrtle Beach Bowl with a score of 41-21. Florida A&M beat Howard in the Celebration Bowl 30-26. Jacksonville State beat the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. So far, the only bowl game to go into overtime with a score of 34-31 in the New Orleans Bowl. Appalachian State beat Miami of Ohio in the Curb Bowl with a score of 13-9. Fresno State beat New Mexico State in the New Mexico Bowl 37-10. UCLA beat Boise State in the LA Bowl with a score of 35-22. Texas Tech beat California in the Independence Bowl with a score of 34-14. Western Kentucky beat Old Dominion in the Bahamas Bowl with a score of 38-35. The University of San Antonio beat Marshall in the Frisco Bowl 35-17. USF beat Syracuse in the Boca Raton Bowl with a score of 45-0. The only one that's been a shootout so far this bowl season. Georgia Tech beat UCF at the Gasparilla Bowl with a score of 30-17. Duke beat Troy in the Birmingham Bowl with a score of 17-10. Northern Illinois beat Arkansas State in the Camellia Bowl with a score of 21-19. Air Force dominated James Madison in the Orange Forces Bowl with a score of 31-21. Georgia State beat Utah State in the famous Idaho Bowl with a score of 45-22. South Alabama beat Eastern Michigan at the 60 Ventures Bowl with a score of 59-10. This game has been my favorite defensively. I actually watched this game. Northwestern beat Utah in the Las Vegas Bowl with a score of 14-7. San Jose State lost to Coastal Carolina in the Hawaii Bowl. Coastal Carolina won 24-14. In the Quick Lane Bowl, Minnesota beat Bowling Green with a score of 30-24. Texas State beat Rice in the First Responder Bowl with a score of 45-21. And last but not least, in the Guaranteed Rate Bowl, Kansas beat UNLV with a score of 49-36. So, I mean, only one shootout so far, and honestly, I thought Syracuse would.
Yeah, I thought they would score.
Yeah.
At least make it interesting.
But now USF like showed up why they've been like a very good team the past few years. So
Yep.
That's just awesome.
So I hope everybody had a good Christmas and spent some quality time with their families
Yes.
and got some good stuff.
Would you like to show some of your good stuff, Dad?
Oh, sure. This one was, I got a Bernie Kosar game worn jersey auto from my wife Rebecca. Mark Teixeira autograph from my son. Then from
From my wife.
from his wife. And Randy Ozarena 3 bat 1 jersey piece card, which is really cool. So those were some of the main points. So yeah, I enjoyed them. So everybody enjoy their rest of their time, and I'm back to the busy weeks next week. So I got nothing else. You got anything?
We'll talk about free agency right after regular NFL because free agency will stop right before April, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, just make sure you're keeping yourself up with the actual deals that's been going on because ever since Shohei went to the Dodgers, some teams have been moving what they need to do. So let's see if they keep on moving them.
All right. And this is Car Guy Grisels,
With Collegible Chris.
and we'll be talking to you later. Bye.